All right, y'all. Peace and blessings. God bless y'all. I'm Jarvis Kingston, and I hope y'all doing all right in these challenging times. Now, today I want to discuss about angels. You know, how angels work, how angels do the work of God, how angels operate in the spirit realm, how angels are in human flesh right now as we speak, walking among different people, how strangers can be angels as well. And we're just going to really talk about the angel of death, the angel of the Lord, angels' wings, angels' announcements, angelic beings praising God, angelic guardianship like guardian angels, angels accompanying, angels' activities among believers, angels' activities among unbelievers, angels' activities in the end times, angels as agents of judgment, angels as God's servants, angels as mediators, angels as sons of God, angels doing God's work, angels giving the law, angels going at God's bidding, angels' hands, angels helping us, angels interacting with people, angels looking after people, angels not to be worshipped, angels opposed to God, angels providing protection, angels rejoicing, angels singing, angels as God's messengers, a description of angels, important events dealing with angels, ministry to believers dealing with angels, ministry to Christ, ministry to unbelievers, angels and appearances, and inside appearances, outside appearances. Just overall, we're going to break it down. You know, you ever had a bad situation where you got lost, or you was out of money, or you was just stranded, or a crazy situation happened and a random stranger just helped you? A random person out of nowhere does a great miraculous thing for you that you thought nobody would do. 9 times out of 10, that was an angel that just helped you or saved you. You know, usually when someone gets their life saved, they usually get their life saved by a stranger, or a complete stranger, or someone they don't know at all. Angels operate as strangers as well. Not every single stranger, but certain ones. You know, certain strangers just have that different look about them, or a different energy, or the way they talk to you, the way they treat you. It's usually different from how your family or friends treat you. You know, angels talk to you in a very different way, like very gently, very gentle, or very softly, or speak to you just very pleasant, you know, very joyful, or it could be very loud and whatnot. You know, angels they operate differently. They all have different personalities. They all deal with different people on different levels, you know, and you just have to be spiritually aware of that, you know, when you're interacting with a stranger sometimes, you know. So I want to just discuss and read some scriptures about the angel of death. Now, you know, the Most High has angels that actually kill for him. You know, when you see a lot of these deaths, like a lot of people getting shot or killed, or car accidents, or real unfortunate, devastating events, a lot of crazy times, that can be judgment. Sometimes that can be the angel of death doing that. A lot of times it could be karma, or the Most High just allowing that to happen, you know. The spirit realm is not emotional. It's very raw. It is what it is, you know. It's a life or death thing, you know. And the way the Most High evaluate people and things is different from how we do, you know. We might want someone to live long and whatnot, or what have you, but the Most High, you know, all of our days are numbered. So the Most High might have an angel of death on someone who's not living right, or is doing secret things or whatnot, and he'll send that angel of death to that person, you know. When you see these people die so suddenly, and calamity and all types of unexpected events, man, a lot of times that be the angel of death, you know. It's really crazy out here in these end times, so we have to really repent and do better, man, you know. So just want to read a few scriptures about this one and go from there. The book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 23. For the Lord will pass through to smite the Egyptians, and when he sees the blood on the lintel and on the 2 doorposts, the Lord will pass over the door and will not allow the destroyer to come into your house to smite you. The book of 2 Kings, chapter 19, verse 35. Then it happened that night that the angel of the Lord went out and struck 185,000 in the camp of the Assyrians, and when men rose early in the morning, behold, all of them were dead. The book of Revelation, chapter 20, verse 14. Then death and Hades were thrown into the lake of fire. This is the second death, the lake of the fire. The book of Revelation, chapter 6, verse 4. And another, a red horse, went out, and to him sat on it it was granted to take peace from the earth, and that men would slay one another, and a great sword was given to him. The book of Luke, chapter 16, verse 22. Now the poor man died and was carried away by the angels to Abraham's bosom, and the rich man also died and was buried. Now, the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 29. Now it came about at midnight that the Lord struck all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, from the firstborn of Pharaoh who sat on the throne to the firstborn of the captive who was in the dungeon, and all the firstborn of the cattle. The book of 2 Samuel, chapter 24, verse 15 through 16. So the Lord sent a pestilence upon Israel from the morning until the appointed time, and 70,000 men of the people from Dan to Beersheba died. When the angel stretched out his hand toward Jerusalem to destroy it, the Lord relented from the calamity and said to the angel who destroyed the people, "It is enough. Now relax your hand." And the angel of the Lord was by the threshing floor of Aranoah the Jebusite. So as you can see, that's like the angel of death right there, man. It could just kill one person, it could kill multiple people, it could kill a whole hundreds, thousands of people, man. And that's what you're starting to see now. You see like these individual crimes and these individual victims or whatnot, but you're starting to see more group killings. You're starting to see more calamities, like more earthquakes, more more nuclear weapon attacks, like how these countries get bombed up or whatnot, or, a lot of earthquakes, a lot of weather disastrous events, a lot of those things are the angel of death, because the Most High has angels who go out and kill, and sometimes it can get to a point where God will hold that back. God will actually relent that angel from doing it, because angels don't have emotions and feelings, they're angelic beings, they're celestial beings, they're heavenly bodies, so they're not emotional like us. They're not in the flesh like we are. You get what I'm saying? There's no sympathy or empathy when it comes with dealing with the angel of death, With them, it's like life or death with them, you know what I'm saying? So the way we live our lives out here, man, we have to really walk light, you know what I'm saying? We got to really humble ourselves. We got to stay prayed up, man. We got to ask God for that protection hedge. We got to repent and get baptized. We got to get cleansed. We got to do better, because the angel of death, it just goes out and goes after who it wants to, I know this is a pretty like deep, heavy, scary message, but it has to be spoken, The angel of death is real, man, and we have to really be more careful out here in these last days, You see how these people are just dying and how death is just heavy on people, whether through pestilence or disaster or earthquake. This coronavirus stuff is crazy. However you want to put it, that's pestilence. You have these weather events, all this earthquakes, like the earthquake that just happened in Haiti and different parts of the world, of Asia and all that. Those earthquakes are hitting hard. A lot of judgment and prophecies being fulfilled out here. And the angels of death are doing a lot of these things, man. Like the media and the news wants to make it seem like it's one person's fault, or an authoritative figure's fault, or a politician's fault. But spiritually, it's the angel of death doing a lot of these things, man. We have to really stay prayed up out here in these last days, man, and really tighten up, So I just wanted to really discuss about the angel of death. I'm going to do more different parts about different types of angels and what they do in different messages, because there's so much verses about this that I have to break them by piece. So I pray to God that whoever listens to this get baptized, start their lives over, and be aware of that angel of death and how it could probably go after a friend or a family member or a random stranger, or what you see throughout the world news or whatnot. The angel of death is working hard. So we have to preserve our life. We have to live better. We have to change our ways. We have to be more aware spiritually and really do better for our personal lives and others as well. I'm Jarvis Kingston. I got much love for y'all. God bless y'all. Peace and blessings. Take care.